occurs when a wireless device temporarily goes outside of the range and walks back in and says, "Oh, I'm not going to kick you out of the network. You just re-authenticate. You're fine." So that happens, and that will generate the kind of packet that we need to capture. Deauthenticate is a command that we can use in air replay that does that. Depending on the network, you might want to consider there's an argument that basically doesn't deauthenticate all of them; it just deauthenticates a client. Look at the documentation for that command. And then aircrack, just like we saw at the last slide, that actually cracks it is the same. That's done exactly the same way. It has the comparison. Now that we have the file, it takes longer, but we still have the file with the comparison, and we run crack on it, and it gives us the key. So I ran a crack using that method.
Demon magic.
It's awesome. And then screw it. I'll show you. What?
Forewarning. KDE hates monitors.
So apparently do all.
Well, it's running crystal. So wait for it to come on. The rest of it will start clicking.
Oh my god.
You can still do everything. You just don't get interface.
All right. Okay. Like I said, this is gonna get really fun. All right. So we would do something like an air replay. First of all, let's type the command. It will tell us all of the arguments here. How many are familiar with command line interfaces? You use a while. Okay, a lot of you. This is no different. Right here we have one of the most important arguments for this command, -b, and you type the BSSID that we found out. These are additional arguments that you can use if you want to even more filter what you're testing against. Like for instance, there are 2 access points over here. If I only want to test against one of them, they both use the same encryption method probably. But maybe I only want to test against one of them, so I would change the destination to the MAC address of just that device. And these are all of these are filtering fields that you can filter so you don't get as much bad data. So it really depends on your need. Here we go. These are attack modes. Here's my favorite deauth. There's a couple other ones. You got some ARP replays, which is actually the methodology used in the command on YouTube. And then cafe latte is the one I use when I run air replay the first time. Like I said, it loops and just kind of keeps querying. It's not really an attack; it just keeps asking. So it generates traffic and that kind of thing. So it's not really harmful, but that's what that is. So let's see how far we get. First of all, you know what the command for Kismet is? How about that? All right, so here's Kismet. Isn't it cute? Like I said, SC will sort by channel. So we got 1 through 40, which is cool. As you can see, it is absolutely dominated by UC. However, a little network over here, a little router behind the screen, hack me please. So we're going to select it, or the screen will move right at the last second. And we have all of our information here. What we want is this. Oops. I pushed Control C. Yeah. Tried and true. Now I'm noting the MAC address of the BSSID. That's what I'm writing down. So now again, we need to specify the SSID, so we're going to do that. So we did it. That essentially, if you read this, it's letting you know, and I said this earlier, this attack is more effective when targeting a connected wireless client. When in Kismet, you can actually see a list of clients on the network, their MAC address, because that's readily available to you. And you can actually send the deauthentication just to them. If you don't specify that, it will send it to the broadcast of